More now on the breaking news we've been following all day. ComEd has agreed to pay $200 million to settle a federal bribery investigation that appears to implicate House Speaker Mike Madigan. ComEd is admitting that over the course of 10 years, the utility arranged jobs, contracts, and payments for associates of a high-level elected official in Illinois, identified in the court documents as Public Official A. But the court filings indicate that Official A is the Speaker of the Illinois House. Mike Madigan at this point has not been criminally charged. Governor Pritzker is calling on Madigan to resign if the allegations are true.
And joining us now with a little bit more on this story, former Illinois GOP Chairman Pat Brady. Hello to you, Pat. I'm sure yeah, nice to see you. I'm sure you've read through some of these documents. What do you make of what you've seen? Is there something in there that's really sort of the most explosive to you?
Well, the whole thing's explosive if you look at the statement of facts, and it's clear where this investigation's going. I mean, if they're going up the ladder to get to the Speaker, they're almost to the top. And it was a big development today to have Commonwealth Edison enter into this deferred prosecution agreement, basically admitting that they engaged in a scheme to bribe Speaker Madigan to get favorable legislation for almost 8 years. So a big day in this investigation.
Deep in that statement of fact, though, is there are a couple of interesting nuggets, including one in which Public Official A, Speaker Madigan, is said to have contacted others about getting a job for a retiring Chicago alderman. Other little interesting things like that that lift the curtain a little bit on how business has gotten done in Springfield.
Yeah, and that's what rings so true to me about this entire what happened today is anybody that's lived and worked in Springfield knows this is how it works. It's not about enriching yourself. It's about keeping your power in place. And you do that by getting the people that got you elected, you get them jobs. There are precinct captains that are mentioned in this filing today that he got jobs for. People that have helped him stay in power get rewarded. And that's kind of the essence of the Madigan power base, and it's been that way for a long, long time. It's how Springfield works, unfortunately.
You know, the U.S. Attorney called it, and I'm going to quote here, a stubborn public corruption problem in Illinois. You would think that through the years we've been here time and time again, that something would have changed, but yet it's not. Give me your response to that.
I agree completely, and you'd think it would change, but now, you know, but that being said, Loris, you think about what this U.S. Attorney and Zach Farden, give him credit too, that started some of these investigations. A lot of the big names in this city are going down, from Ed Burke, now Mike Madigan's under the scrutiny, Joe Barrios. If you look at all the people that have gone down or under investigation or been indicted, there has been a lot of change, but there needs to be, I think, systematic reform. I think we're seeing it kind of with Fritz Kaegi and some others, but the legislature needs to act and enact some real reforms, or we're just going to have this same story every Friday for a long time.
All right.
Pat Brady, former Illinois Republican Party chairman, also a former federal prosecutor. Always appreciate your insight.
Thanks, guys.